السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Muslim and sister in Islam. I hope you all doing great. And then I have few stories I want to share it with you. So first one, it's just about here we have it with me. Well, yeah, she said here, I have been 5 years now reading Surah Al-Baqarah, and I got twins after I've been waiting for 10 years with no given birth. She have difficulties to give birth for the last 10 years, and she decided to keep reading Surah Al-Baqarah every single day. After 5 years of reading, Allah gave her twins. That was the first story. Second one is about magic, black magic. Then the guy said, Abu Ali, his name is Abu Ali, he said, Allahumma laka ya Rabb hamdan. He said, Alhamdulillah, ya Ameen, Alhamdulillah. And he said here, with the grace of Allah and Surah Al-Baqarah, I just cured from a black magic. And that black magic was repeated every time he cured. He someone updated and he come again and he suffer again, and then he try to read it again, and then for five times, as he said here, for 5 times he tried to recover from magic, and it's come again. And later on he decided to read Surah Al-Baqarah. He said, sometimes I've been reading for 8 times a day. He read Surah Al-Baqarah repeated 8 times a day. But he said, now I'm cured completely from any magic, and the magic never repeated it anymore. And then he said, my advice, my true advice for you guys, to keep reading Surah Al-Baqarah and do not stop it. That was the second. So the second story was about the black magic. Now we have third story, and she said, I've been sick for last 10 years. She's been sick for 10 years. And then I've tried all the medication. I've been, between doctors, asking doctors and stuff like that. And once she said, I accidentally I read about Surah Al-Baqarah and how it could change my life, and I start to read it every single day. And she said, I decided to read and do not stop it. And lately she said, I completely cured from this illness. I've been suffering for 10 years, but now alhamdulillah I cured completely. Also, Allah now gave me whatever I asked for, all my wishes became true. Whenever I asked Allah to give me something, it gave it to me. I'm still now, I've still read it. I've been reading it now for 1 year and 2 months. And Surah Al-Baqarah is a miracle, a mu'jiza. Surah Al-Baqarah, she exactly said it here. Alhamdulillah ala hadhihi mu'jiza. Thanks to Allah for this miracle. So Surah Al-Baqarah is a miracle. Now I have another one here for marriage. If you guys looking for a wife or a husband, that will gonna encourage you as well. So she said here, my story with Surah Al-Baqarah, I've started to read Surah Al-Baqarah 4 months ago, and then I start to read it every single day, and I asked Allah to give me a husband, because my marriage is delayed a lot. I'm now 32 years old and I've never been married. And then I start to read it twice or 3 times sometimes daily. Even the time of my monthly period, I read it from the phone gadget. After I finished it and I finish reading it, I just blow in the water and I drink the water, or just like wipe myself with the water. But water, guys, is not something necessary. You can do it, you cannot. In the beginning, she said, in the beginning I used to have a kind of nightmares for 2 weeks, but I decided to carry on reading. But later on, all these nightmares stopped, and my life started to be changed gradually. And now, so far, someone has just come to propose, and he has everything I asked for, everything I want in my husband. I got it so far. And then she said, beside, I become so strong. I start to not scare from anything, and everything bad is just stepped away from my life. Anything could hurt me, somehow it just stayed away from my way. I just أنصح فيها كل فترة. I just highly recommend people to keep read Surah Al-Baqarah. And now when I'm not reading it, I feel like I miss something, and I start become attached to the surah. And Alhamdulillah. So far, as we see now, we have 4 stories, and they are totally different. Some people, they read for marriage, and the other read for to have children, and the other to just cure from illness, to cure from black magic. So once I just want to mention something here. We attach to Allah first. We read Surah Al-Baqarah, but we give the the score to Allah first. So we believe in Allah. The cure is from Allah. Allah huwa shafi. The cure from Allah. Allah huwa al-ghani. Allah huwa razaq, the sustainable. So basically, first we believe in Allah, and we do Surah Al-Baqarah just to please Him. And when if Allah accepted, and if Allah pleased, He will return it to us. All our dream will come true. So this is a point. Is kind of like we read in Quran, and we try to be closer to Allah. When you are closer to Allah, Allah will give you whatever you want. He make your life happy. He make your life happy, and the hereafter as well gonna be as well a good one, because you are working hard in dunya. You are working hard now, so Allah gonna reward you now and later on. This is the point. I hope you encouraged guy with that story today. I hope you just give you some push, and stay tuned with me, inshallah, for new stories. Once I got new stories from the other Arabic group, and I will come to translate it to you here. Stay tuned. Stay believe in Allah, stay strong, stay patient, and I will see you soon inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your sister Rania Al-Jindi.